Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Season of Mastery playthrough. We are in the Arathi Highlands today, thinking about trying to do the Elite quest over in Stromgarde again, but I think we're going to start with this quest here, which was a yellow quest I picked up from the dwarf Squirto over here. Wand over Fist. Sorry to be so short with you earlier, and no, that ain't a pun. I figured out where Trailane's first item ended up. Korgresh has it in the Boulderfist Hall, and by the way, he was throwing down blast of ice at his kin to keep them in line. He must be close to figuring out how to use all of its powers. Boulderfist Hall is south of here, and east of Thandalspan. While you're gone, I'll figure out what we're going to do about Stromgarde. I think this might open up another Stromgarde quest, so it would probably be a good idea to try to get it done. Boulderfist Hall we've already revealed on the map. It's going to be down here. South and east. Hope you guys are all doing really well today. We were able to do a Scarlet Monastery Cathedral run last night, and in the process of that, and after completing a couple of other grindy quests in Stranglethorn, including I did Bagthera, the Elite Panther, we got level 40, so we are now level 40, which means we can equip plate armor. I think we have to train it first, but we don't have any plate armor right now anyway. So that's kind of a moot point. We're pretty close to being able to get our mount. Somebody said it was 45 for the mount, but I don't know if that was the mount and the training cost, or if it's 45 for the mount and 5 for the training. I haven't been out there to look. I'm going to try to get to the 45 mark. I would probably feel more comfortable at 50. But yeah, I think we'll get it soon. A lot of the green items we get now, especially when we get a weapon we don't need or something like that, it sells for quite a bit. So if we get a few more random drops... and I might have to do Scarlet Monastery Library and Armory again to get a quest done. So during the process of that, I'll probably get some more gear I can sell. And that should get us to 50 gold, no problem. That being said, there's no harm in fighting a few things on the way. The more we fight, the more stuff we can loot, the more stuff we can sell. Yeah, I want to complete this quest. I need to go back and kill Herod and Houndmaster Loxley one more time so that we can get an upgrade to our axe. That would probably be quite an upgrade. Let's turn on herb tracking here. And there's a specific ogre that we're after. It's not going to drop off of just any of these guys. Korgresh. Okay. Let's see if we can get in here and find Korgresh. We might have to fight our way back. I'm thinking that the entrance is going to be over here somewhere. And there are a lot of ogre here. It's very dense with ogre. So we are probably going to have to meticulously clear these guys out. You'd hate to do something so blatant as to walk into the front door of an enemy fortress, but in this case, it's probably our best bet. The good thing is, it doesn't look like these guys are big runners. We have our skill opened up to 300 now for first aid, but I have to get out to Fairless. I think the island on Fairless is where we can learn Mage Weave. And you guys can go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong about that, because pretty soon here I'm going to be thinking about heading out that way. Kind of wanted to wait until we can do some quests there. I think now that we're level 40, there might be some quests for us at the Feathermoon Stronghold. I remember questing there on my human priest. I just don't really know what level in the 40s we were at when we went there and what the quests were like. So I'm trying to wait a little bit. Maybe by level 41 we'll be ready to make our way out there once we have a mount. And we should definitely have our mount by 41. I think somewhere within level 40 we'll get it. Every day I get on here and I talk about how we're getting a lot more drops that are green drops that are specific to our class. And yeah, it's still happening. These ones aren't quite an upgrade, but they're not an upgrade because we got a random upgrade yesterday in the dungeon that we did. That's the only reason these are not an upgrade. And it's a male with strength and stam on it, so I will probably be able to sell these for maybe a gold, if I'm really lucky. But then again, they might vendor for close to a gold. I'll have to check that. This doesn't look like it's too expansive of a burrow, so... that being said, I would rather not fight two of these guys at the same time, so I'm hoping this one that we see walking back there doesn't come all the way out here. He looks like... okay, he got really close. It's probably a good thing that we moved back, even the little bit that we did. I think we're gonna head back this way. We'll take the path that goes deeper. I think, well, if we take a shot at this guy, he's going to run down here and pull the Magus. I think we're going to have to fight both these guys no matter what we do. That being said, I don't see the named guy back here. Oh, wait, is that him? Oh, that's definitely him. He's back there. How do I want to do this? Can I just get up here and pull this guy? Maybe if I get up here, he won't run around. Okay, yeah, we got him to come down this way. It wasn't pretty, but it had the result that I wanted, which was getting him by himself. Now the question is, can we charge this Magus without pulling Korgresh? The answer is no. But we do have sweeping strikes. And we can do retaliation because, you know, sweeping strikes takes just a ton of rage to even get it going. Doesn't look like we were close enough for sweeping strikes to actually work. I don't know what exactly happened there with that. Either way, it doesn't really seem to matter. Alright, we've got the wand and we can get out of here. Let's see how many respawns we're going to have to fight on our way out. None so far. I doubt the whole yard will still be clear, but maybe we'll get really lucky. Oh, look at this. I guess that means we were really, really quick. Well, then again, there's a mage here who's clearing some as well, so yes, some of these guys would have been back up. Let's get back to Refuge Point. We'll turn this in and see what it changes into next. Because yeah, if it goes into another Stromgarde quest, then I definitely want that before I go there, because I don't think I'm going to want to go there twice. Our first attempt to put a group together didn't go well, so if we actually get a group going for it, I want it to kind of be a one and done. I will definitely fight this spider for the Fade Leaf up ahead. I keep working on that herbalism. Figures. Right as we finish up. Let's avoid the air elementals. We don't need them, and we won't be able to rend them or anything else that's a bleed effect. Brilliant, 1 item down and 3 more to go based on my list. The other 3 items are all in Stromgarde. Take a rest and get your strength back. The next phase of my plan will require a little more time and effort. Come back to me after you've gotten a warm meal and some rest. So, come back to you immediately. Okay, got it. All rested? Here's our next step. There are ogres all around the Tower of Erythor in Stromgarde. We're going to need to activate the tower's defenses if you're going to stand a chance against them and still make it to the items alive. To do that, we're going to need some gems the Boulderfish Shaman have taken a liking to. They took them from the tower, but they're not going to stay in their possession for long. Get one of them gems and bring him to Creighton. He knows the spell to enchant them, so they'll work as a key. Find an Azure Agate. Bring it to Apprentice Creighton. Okay, so yeah, that's all for elite quests, which doesn't leave us with any non-elite stuff to do here. One of the non-elite quests I was interested in checking out was this one, Dark Council, which is actually up in Alterac. The letter you brought me was written by a being who calls himself Nagaz, a member of the Argus Wake. I don't know what this Argus Wake is, but if they're in alliance with the Syndicate, then they must be a threat. I want you to find Nagaz and the Argus Shadow Mages mentioned in that letter. I want you to find them and kill them. Search in the uplands where the Syndicate is strongest. It is north of Strombrad. Okay, so this is north of Strombrad. We'd seen a couple of Argus Shadow Mages in Strombrad. But I find this kind of interesting about the Syndicate and finding out what the Argus Wake is. So I do want to follow up on that. I think I'm going to take us out that way. And we will cut in back there once I have us north in Alterac. Alright, we need to find north of Strombrad. I guess that would be up in the little valley here. But we could probably poke our heads into Strombrad. Like I said, there were some Shadow Mages. Obviously, we're not going to find Nagaz down here. Let's just cut through town here. I mean, we're probably going to aggro somebody that's in stealth, but that's fine. We need to find out where north of here leads. Yeah, like all of this is technically north of Strombrad, but it's just kind of hard to think that there's going to be much back here. Let's explore a little bit further back. Maybe they have a base set up here in the valley. That would make sense. Yeah, there's definitely tents over here. Something's going on. Syndicate sentries, Shadow Mages. Don't see Nagaz, but I do see perhaps more tents further back. Let's try to pull these sentries out away from the mages and kind of leave the mages isolated on their own. Alright, it's not the greatest situation. Let's pop a potion. We're low on potions. We can make 2 more because we only have 2 more leaded vials. We have enough materials to make a few more than that. So we're going to have to be kind of sparing and maybe be a little bit careful up here. That being said, a lot of these guys are green. So it shouldn't be a big deal if we do pull extras. I wonder if someone just ran through here and pulled these guys, or if this guy is literally, that's his patrol, because that is a scary patrol route to run that quickly. Let's just take him out now. Alright, that one is a saboteur, and he shoots arrows. Oh, he could shoot it point blank. That's interesting. Maybe that was some kind of special ability. It almost seemed like a fire arrow or something. But yeah, he shouldn't be able to use his bow at this range. Some kind of ability. Alright, now we should be able to charge the Shadow Mage. I guess we could pull something in the tent, but looking at the other tent, it's empty, so I'm kind of banking on this tent to be empty as well. I want to pull him back a little bit. I mean, he has an animation where he'll go into a melee attack, but... Oh, hi. Hello. That was unexpected and brief. Okay, these guys, there just aren't a lot of mages here. Let's kind of try to get around them. Probably going to aggro somebody, but... Yep. Let's pull him over here. This should be good. Where are they at? Oh, they're shooting us through the mountainside. Because, of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they be able to shoot right through the ground? Really surprised that we didn't pull either of these, the Sentry or the Saboteur, over here. Still not seeing a lot of Shadow Mages at this camp either. Maybe we do need to continue heading further to the north. I just want to make sure that Nagaz isn't hanging out over here, but it seems unlikely. We're gonna run for it here. Yeah, we definitely need to be booking it. Can't really afford to pull anything else for the moment. Because we have the whole camp chasing us, which is quite a feat. Yeah, and in all those guys, I didn't see a single Shadow Mage. If we go up here, we are in the Western Plaguelands, right? This little area is not part of Alterac, is it? Because that could also be north of Strombrod. Alright, well I do see another camp down here. Let's just keep investigating these little camps that they interestingly have kind of dotted this whole valley. I really like the vibe of this. how they've settled in Strombrod, but then some of their more senior leadership have clearly decided to kind of hang back in this valley, and that's where their camp is at. I like how it's kind of spread out. There is a chest there. And Baron Vardis. I don't have a quest for Baron Vardis. I'm kind of worried that we've missed our mark here, and that Baron Vardis is part of something else. But let's keep looking. I'd love to just find some shadow mages at least to kind of tell us that maybe we're in the right area, but maybe we're just not in the right area. Lots and lots of sentries. Lots and lots of sentries and not a lot of anything else. There's a building over here. We might as well go investigate it. We've discovered Dandrin's Fold. This looks like quite a place over here. Syndicate Enforcers. Enforcer. There have to be more quests in this chain. Right? Oh, look at that! It's Nagaz! Nagaz, buddy. Pal, I didn't know you were going to be an orc. I got you. I had you. It was kind of obvious you were over here clearing, so... Alright, well he went down pretty fast. I guess the only problem now is that... Well, we don't have any of the shadow mages. And I guess we need to look in that crate if and when it respawns. Because he just looted something from it. Maybe a quest item, maybe an item that starts a quest. Yeah, I do. Actually. Yeah, this item begins a level 30 quest. I think we need to stick around. Oh, hi. Hello there. How are you guys? We've been put to sleep, so, you know, there's that. Well, if we ever need to find Lord Addon Paranold, we know where he is now, and then we found the other lord in one of the tents. So I do have this feeling that we're going to be back here. Alyssa is here, whoever that is. Obviously there's more going on here than we know right now. And I feel like we definitely need this. This parchment is enchanted with a spell, rendering it indecipherable, but one word at the top of the paper can be read. Nagaz. Take the Ensorcelled Parchment to Lore Master Dibs in South Shore. Okay. That's cool. I really like this area, and I hope there is more story going on here. Because I'd love to come back and fight some of these other guys. Figure out what's going on with Alyssa, Lord Paranold, and then the other lord we saw over in the tents. Hopefully it'll be a follow-up. But I guess let's see if our buddy here knows where any of the shadow mages are at. Because we sure only found one. Alright, he's found another one. Saboteur, let's pull back a little bit. Get him to run out. There we go. Not going to be great if she runs from here. Yeah, well. And we're about to get a third. Might as well take these guys out, especially if this one's gonna path around. I'd hate to leave him up to cause trouble later. And yeah, what's the odds that we pull these ones too if we charge in there? Let's try to kind of pull him back a little bit. Alright, there's one cast. He should move up now. Or he'll change targets and stay where he is. Let's see if we can get in here without body pulling these other guys. Yeah, I guess maybe we're looking at one per camp. That's unfortunate if that's the case. I feel like checking the other camps might be our best bet. I really don't want to sit waiting for one to respawn 2 more times. That would be a little bit painful. So let's go look over here again. Here we go. They have a Shadow Mage up over here right now. Down here by Baron Vardis. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a tricky one. Okay, good. That works. That works perfectly. Yeah, sadly for us, we do need one more, so let's just keep kind of heading back the way we came. And we'll see what we can find. They really like to hide them like super deep in these camps too, so this one's not going to be easy to get to. Not at all, actually. Maybe we go in and clear these guys all at once. Oh, okay. Well, that put an end to that just in the nick of time. We really needed sweeping strikes there, but it costs so much freaking rage just to turn it on that oftentimes we're better served just by focusing fire on somebody and taking them out. Hopefully he lets me run away and pull this guy out a little bit. He's probably going to come with the other ranged guy that's right next to him. Or not. He's the only one that moved, so we should be good. And yeah, now we just have to get back to South Shore and get this turned in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that run, and I will see you guys back there. Alright, we have this Ensorcelled Parchment. You have something you'd like me to look at? Some scrap of lore gathered from up in the mountains, I hope. More encrypted notes. I wish I had the talents to decrypt all the strange bits of writing that trickled down from Alterac, but I'm afraid I lack the knowledge. Prospector Stormpike is a master of decryption and deciphering. If you take the parchment you found to him, then with luck he can make sense of it. Stormpike is currently studying in the Protector headquarters in Ironforge. Alright, that's an easy one. And then we need to turn in Dark Council and see if that chains into anything else. Well done, the Argus Awake does not sound like a group we want running the Syndicate, and although you may have destroyed their leader here, Nagaz was merely the servant of another. The Argus Awake might run deep through the continent of Azeroth. The continent of Azeroth. Or even the world of Azeroth. Because that's the name of the world, guys. The name of the world is Azeroth.
Go with honor, friend.
It's like they don't know. God. Okay. Regardless, that's great. He didn't give us a follow-up? Like, that's so sad when they end like that. Alright, let's follow up on this ensorcelled letter and see if we can get some clarification on it. This parchment is covered with a very intricate, finely woven spell. I can untangle it, of course, but it's going to take time, and time is very valuable to me. Perhaps I will just purchase it from you. A wise decision. I don't believe there is a scholar other than myself with the skills to translate this scroll. And if its contents prove interesting, fear not, I will send for you. Lost Dwarves. Okay, this is an Uldaman quest. We are going to do Uldaman eventually. Let's see what level this is. He's probably never going to send to us for the other things, so... Oh, that's at level. What about you? You have an Uldaman quest as well. Your Uldaman quest is orange. And then I noticed we also have a quest that strangely wants us to go back to Loch Modan to talk to Prospector Ironband. I received reports from Prospector Ironband at his excavation site in Loch Modan. He needs some legwork done concerning another of our excavations. I want to see what this breadcrumbs to, so I'm going to take us over there and just see what this is about. Alright, let's see what this turns into. I'm thinking maybe another Uldaman quest even. Love the mangy mountain boar just kind of hanging out in the middle of the campsite here. So Stormplague sent you, did he? Good. I have a big task for you. Prospector Agmund was in charge of our excavation site in the Badlands to the southwest. I say was because, well, I haven't heard from him in weeks. I need you to find Agmund so I can get his report. Last I heard, Agmund was at the southernmost dig site in the Badlands, a tiny operation past the Anger Fortress. I'd start your search for him there. Okay, that's interesting. I wanted to go into the Badlands anyway to check things out and potentially do some questing, so this is a pretty good breadcrumb into that. The southernmost dig site. I'm not familiar with the Badlands, so we might have to do some exploring around. But I think this is great. I think the Badlands is what we will go check out next time, guys. We're going to wrap things up here for today. Thank you all so much for joining me today in Azeroth. I really appreciate all the support. that you have shown the series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.